EA Sports. It's in the game.
I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles for a much-anticipated main event. 12 rounds in the featherweight division between Erik Morales and Marco Antonio Barrera. He's coming down to the ring, and you can tell with that zip in his step that he plans on this one being a spectacular evening for him. Marco Antonio Barrera's ring walk, he just exudes confidence, carrying himself like a champion.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome his opponents. In the blue corner, please welcome the baby-faced assassin, Marco Antonio Barrera.
All right, remember one thing. Obey my commands at all times.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway.
Teddy, most of the fighters that you train throughout your career are guys that could be described as these guys that really will bring it and are able to do it throughout the whole fight and go the distance. What's the mental makeup of a guy like that?
Confidence. He's been there before. He's sure that he can do it.
Hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Erik Morales. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shots. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Erik Morales. Oh, Marco Antonio Barrera's. What a hook to the body, and he is down and in bad shape. Up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Halfway through this round here. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Wow, look at that, trading shots. Barrera able to land the counterpunch.
Teddy, what do you think is the most misunderstood about the lower weight classes?
Well, I think people don't realize how big those people have to be. I know that sounds crazy because they're smaller guys, but they have to be big in all the other dimensions, with discipline, with confidence, and with their technical approach, their technical development. They have to deal with guys that are really fast. The bigger guys don't have to deal with all those elements.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Comes right back at him with a left hand. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. 10 seconds remaining in this round. Blocks that belt line well. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Round comes to an end. Knockdown was scored in that round. So, Teddy, you're working the corner of the guy who was just on the floor. What are you telling him?
You're telling him that if he's been down before, you want to actually use that for a positive. I know that sounds crazy, but you say, hey, you've been here before. You've overcome it. You want to remind him that he can get back. And then the most important thing, Joe, is you tell him why he got dropped. So when he goes out there, he's not just scared going into a dark place saying, gee, it's going to happen again. He knows he has control.
He's got to find a way to get through the early goings here of this round. Remember last round, he went down. He was on the canvas.
Now, look, he wants to tie his opponent up. That's the best way to get through it right now. But what he doesn't want to do, Joe, is to reach in there, reach out to grab his guy, and then he leaves himself open. He's got to make sure that his opponent's close enough where he goes to grab him, he's not exposing himself to get dropped again.
Antonio Barrera's recuperative abilities being tested to the limit here. Just 60 seconds to gather yourself after being knocked down in the last round.
Now, we talk about the fighter, but it's important right now for the corner, for the referee, for the doctor to know that he does have those kind of recuperative powers. So they give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe the ref gives him a little more time than he gives somebody else.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Marco Antonio Barrera. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Well-placed counterpunch by Erik Morales. Teddy, you've made the point a few times that, hey, it's nice to have something where you got the superior advantage. In this case, he's got the speed. But you can't fall in love with it too much.
No, because what happens then, you're like a teenager that gets one of those sport cars. He gets carried away. He doesn't respect the speed yet. And he starts to run red lights. He starts to do things that he shouldn't do. And that's what's happening here. He's starting to jump in with those quick hands. He figures he doesn't have to respect the dimensions other guys have to. And when he's jumping in, he might get caught. There might be a cop there or a punch there to nail him.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Marco Antonio Barrera. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Good defense, just covering up down low. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Erik Morales. Nice block by Barrera. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
This is your fight. You are in control. You're in control. No. This is a fight.
number 3 is underway. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Gets rid of that effort. Blocks that belt line well. Look at Marco Antonio Barrera with the counter punch. How is he taking these kind of shots and just dismissing them? What a chin on this guy.
Yeah, well, what a neck on him. Look at that neck. I mean, it's about 19 inches. That is the shock absorber. But the rest of it is he's seeing it. He has good vision. He sees the shots coming, and he's making up his mind they're not taking him anywhere.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Marco Antonio Barrera. Protecting his head well with his guard. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Good block by Marco Antonio Barrera. Nice block by Erik Morales. Able to show you his blocking ability. Erik Morales able to land the counter punch. 10 seconds to go in this round. Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Erik Morales.
Let's get on that swelling. Your jab works good when you use it. You don't use it enough. Jab. Let's get on that swelling. Compress on that.
Here we go with the 4th round.
Get that head moving.
Nice block by Erik Morales. Good block by Marco Antonio Barrera. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Erik Morales. A good block.
In and out, in and out.
Comes up defensively, protecting the head. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Marco Antonio Barrera is a pro, but he's not a well-rounded pro because a better level of fighter would be committing to the body more here, wouldn't he, Teddy?
Yeah, well, first of all, he would recognize that that's where he's supposed to be going now that his opponent, you know, is taking off a little bit with those fast shoes. No better way to take those shoes off his feet than to go downstairs.
Nice counter punch by Barrera. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot.
Hand up, hand up.
Erik Morales able to land the counter punch. Good looking right hand after he got hit.
Those hands up.
Blocks that punch. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Marco Antonio Barrera. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand.
Watch him pick his jab. Throws a jab, parry it away, and you'll have it. And you got that. It's gonna happen. It's gonna catch you. Get on that now. Keep boxing smart. And outside the side. You understand?
The action starts up again, but it's only favored one man. Hard to see this fight going the distance based on what we've witnessed so far. Boy, just staying on the outside away from danger and scoring well. Every gym's got one of those double-ended bags, right? They give you the movement, you got to hit that moving target, work on your accuracy. He's making it so that his opponent never had to work on one, Teddy. He's just sitting right there, right in front, no head movement whatsoever.
No, not at all. He didn't have one in his gym, that's for sure, because he just does not know how to move his head. The old timers would say he gets insulted if you miss him.
Nice block by Barrera. Nice counter punch by Barrera. Teddy, you know what I'm so impressed by? Obviously, the pace of this fight is just ridiculous. But how hungry these guys are. How badly each guy wants it.
Joe, this is the kind of fight that it has nothing to do about money. It has everything to do about legacy. How they're going to be remembered.
Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
I would assume there has to come a point in this fight where he has to make the commitment to throw the power punches. It's hard to envision a way he's going to win this fight without going down that road.
He doesn't have the confidence to do it. I don't know if he's mentally strong enough to do it. I think he's worried about throwing hard at the guy because maybe in his mind that means the guy will throw hard back at him.
That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counter punch landing by Erik Morales. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Marco Antonio Barrera. headshot blocked. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
There ain't a way you catch him. Got that? It's gonna happen. You're gonna catch him. You're gonna catch him. No time. He's got nothing left.
Back to action here at the start of this round. That last round was very interesting because it was the kind of round that can turn a fight in a completely new direction. He did well.
Yeah, you know, the old-time saying was bad start, good finish. Well, that's what he's hoping for, good finish.
Good block by Erik Morales. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault.
Keep moving around the ring.
And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Marco Antonio Barrera. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Able to dismiss it. Nice block by Erik Morales. Barrera able to block it.
Keep your head moving.
Morales blocks that punch. At him with a left hand. Nothing there on the punch by Erik Morales.
Keep your hands up.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. End of the round is upon us. And if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
Just focus on the fight. Don't fight this fight. Jab and move. Throw the punches. Body. Bang. The body. Hit the body. Keep it going.
Halfway through this fight as this round gets underway here. Been interesting so far. Who knows what we're in store for down the stretch. Took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. He throws a big, wide punch and he throws a big wide punch and leaves himself wide open.
Well, it's like leaving your window open in your house in the middle of winter. You know, a lot of cold air is going to come in. Guess what? Some hooks are coming in soon.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Marco Antonio Barrera stunned and staggered. Able to dismiss that body shot. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
He returns the favor with an uppercut. Barrera able to block it.
In and out, in and out, in and out. Let's move.
Good job protecting himself. Good block by Erik Morales.
Keep working the body.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Parries that punch intended for the head. Barrera able to block it. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
He took a lot out of him that round. Keep that up. The swelling is nothing. Just focus on the fight.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Morales blocks it away. Wow, is he defensively sound. Good job staying away from the danger there. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Nice block by Erik Morales. Gets rid of that body shot. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Good block.
Let's work on that swell. Don't fight his fight. Jab him, jab him, jab him. Almost done. You had it that round. You're in control. Next round, let's do it.
The 9th round of this good fight. A headshot blocked. Back and forth exchange. Both men trading hooks. Great movement to get away from those punches. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Erik Morales. Protecting his head well with his guard. Good block by Morales. Blocks away that headshot. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Morales blocks that punch. Able to cover up that gut. 60 seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war. Oh, what a great round.
Up and down, side to side.
Good block by Morales. Oh, that's a gut-buster counter shot. is he defensively sound. This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
Listen to me. You're not giving me enough punches, okay? Throw more punches. Jab, jab, jab. Hook, jab, jab, jab. Hook, hook, hook. Head to the body, head to the body, head to the body. Jab, jab.
They are back to action here, but that action has only favored one man. Completely one-sided. Hard to see the scorecards coming into play here with how dominating he's been. Nice counter punch by Barrera. Teddy, I guess they wanted it. Look at this action going right out there, wasting no time.
No, these guys are impatient. They couldn't wait to get at each other.
Able to get rid of that one. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Marco Antonio Barrera. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Erik Morales able to land the counter punch. Neither man slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. Morales blocks that punch. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Nice block by Barrera. But gives one. Good work by Erik Morales. And this round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
Well, they both have high engines. They have motors that never stop going.
Nice. Keep it up. This guy's never felt anything like this. Keep the pressure up. You won that round, all right?
As another round gets underway, it gets us thinking, how much more of this will we see? Hard to envision this fight going the distance with how lopsided it's been.
Come on, side to side. Working the body.
Good block by Erik Morales. hit the elusive target with that straight right. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Erik Morales. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Listen, he's still being highly competitive, even though you would have to think, if you're judging this fight at all, that he's way behind. Does that give him hope that still there's a chance that he can score the knockout and get this win?
Yeah, because his attitude is still there. He hasn't given up on himself. And as long as you haven't given up on yourself, you always have a chance where one punch can separate that guy from his consciousness.
Able to cover up that gut. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
So you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. And Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear-cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
Don't get sloppy. Keep boxing smart. Carry it away, you catch it. Got that?
And this is the final round. 12 rounds going at you. And this is the final round. Round number 12 coming at you. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Erik Morales.
Go ahead and get out of the way.
Nice block by Erik Morales.
Keep working the body.
There it is! Erik Morales is hit hard and goes down. Now over.
This fight is over.
Marco Antonio Barrera's got the win by way of knockout. He put his man down, and the 10 count was administered. Marco Antonio Barrera is your winner by knockout.
Everybody but his opponent is happy now. That was an entertaining fight.
Thanks for being with us, everybody. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night. everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds in the welterweight division between Paulie the Magic Man Malignaggi and Emanuel Augustus. Paulie Malignaggi's on his way to the ring. Boy, he looks confident. We've seen it many times with him through the years, but tonight he's bubbling with confidence. Emanuel Augustus is on his way to the ring, and you can just tell what kind of night he intends this to be. He's just brimming with confidence.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Paulie the Magic Managgi. And his opponents, fighting out of the blue corner, Emanuel Augustus.
All right, remember, protect yourselves at all times. And no headbutts, no low blows. All right? That's your
When
luck.
you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1.
We expect a high work rate among these two fighters. Now, do you want to see that same work rate throughout the whole fight?
Oh, and there you go. Paulie Malignaggi's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned.
Come on now, keep busy.
Nice counter by Malignaggi. Oh, and look at this, Teddy, wasting no time getting to know each other.
No, they came right to the center ring, said hello.
Not able to land the headshot. Able to cover up that gut. It's a good counter by Augustus.
Keep moving around the ring.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Good job protecting himself. Halfway through round number 1.
You know, boxing is a global sport. I think sometimes in North America we lose touch of that, but boxing is such a global sport, and every little region of the country defines its fighters differently, and the fighters are defined by where they come from.
Yeah, it really is. You know, sometimes if a fighter is from maybe a place where there's not many resources, then you're going to get a fighter who's a little cruder, and he's going to have to be more physical because, you know, he doesn't have the apparatuses in the gym where, you know, he can hit a double end ball or, you know, he can be inclined to be a little bit more technical. And I think that you're influenced by those kind of things, by the lackings of certain benefits in somebody's background or preparation.
Blocks that punch. It's a good counter by Augustus. It's as if they couldn't wait for the opening bell. Going at it right from the start, and we're still in the first round. Good stuff.
So it's like watching the Pirates of the Caribbean and the Pacific and the Atlantic and the Indian Ocean. Everything.
Final 10 seconds of round number 1. End of the round here, a round that saw a lot of action, the kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
Whatever you do, throw that jab. Good. All right, keep your hands up, all right? All right? You're doing fine.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Nice counter by Malignaggi. Good job protecting himself. Malignaggi with a counter punch. Emanuel Augustus is making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Augustus blocks it away. Wow! Paulie Malignaggi's almost out of it there. He was stunned. Gets rid of that body shot. Oh, look at that. They exchange hooks. Nice counter by Malignaggi. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. A good counter by Augustus. Good block by Augustus. Protecting his head well with his guard. Ten clicks of the talk.
Okay, listen. You can throw him off with some head movement. That's it. Throw him off with head movement. Let's work on that swelling.
Don't worry about it. The swelling is nothing. Just focus on the fight. We'll take care of the swelling. Get on that now. Get on.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Nostradamus to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Parries that punch away. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Emanuel Augustus. Emanuel Augustus blocks that punch. block. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Malignaggi with a block. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Emanuel Augustus blocks that punch. Nice counter by Malignaggi. Wow, is he defensively sound. Good-looking counter punch by Paulie. Able to dismiss his... Oh! Paulie Malignaggi stunned and staggered. Emanuel Augustus is just trying to push away. He wants to breathe a little. Blocks that belt line well.
Keep your hands, all right? Keep your hands up. You just focus on the fight. We'll take care of the swelling. Hey, keep your hands up, all right? You're not protecting yourself.
Let's get on that swelling. Get the compress on that.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Nice counter by Malignaggi. Emanuel Augustus is able to avoid that punch. Malignaggi with a counter punch. There it is! Holy Malignaggi's almost out of it there. He was stunned.
Punch it out, punch it out.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Emanuel Augustus's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Oh, and there you go. Paulie Malignaggi's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned.
Come on, guys, keep apart. Punch it out. Come on, punch it out.
Nice counter by Malignaggi. Able to get rid of that one.
Up and down, side to side.
10 seconds. Emanuel Augustus blocks that punch. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking one. Round comes to an end, and that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic, and that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Let's see some defense and more punches. Nice work. You're doing well.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Nostradamus to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Nice block. We just have not seen the big shots from this guy. He is not throwing the power punches, Teddy. What would you say to him?
Well, first of all, I would say to him, what do you think, that he's going to make a deal with you? If you don't hit him hard, he won't hit you hard? No, it doesn't work like that, my friend. He's going to get confidence now. He's going to take advantage of this.
Nice counter punch by Emanuel Augustus. Augustus has got a cut, and it looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. Way to block there.
In and out, in and out.
It is unbelievable to sit back and just watch what these guys are willing to give and to take. Wow, what a fight so far.
Well, give and take, that's the key word. Sometimes you're forced to become great. And right now, each one of them are forcing the other to go to great places.
Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Paulie Malignaggi. Nice counter by Malignaggi. They are bringing out the best in each other. I mean, you can just tell when they meet up in the middle of this ring, they're bringing out the best in each other. Not able to land the headshot. Oh, and they decide to trade there. Emanuel Augustus's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Emanuel Augustus. Emanuel Augustus able to land the counter punch. End of the round is upon us, and if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
Don't let him breathe. He's hurt.
You need to cover up more, okay? You're leaving yourself open too much. Cover up. Relax. You're doing great. Keep the pressure on him. Keep it on him. No.
Another round underway, but how many more will we see? You get the sense this fight could be heading towards a stoppage. Augustus blocks it away. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Good job staying away from the danger there. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Paulie Malignaggi's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Good way to protect the midsection. Oh, that's gotta hurt. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Paulie Malignaggi's mounting a comeback here, Teddy. Thinks we're going against him. Now the tide is turned.
Good things come to those who wait or those who persevere. He persevered, good things are happening.
Oh, what a great ability to recover. Able to dismiss it. Oh, and they decide to trade there. Paulie Malignaggi's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Emanuel Augustus blocks that punch. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Way to block there. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
And with the start of this round, the halfway point of this fight. Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. Paulie Malignaggi with the block punch. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Paulie Malignaggi's leaving himself wide open there. You just can't do that.
Well, you can do it, but you're going to get paid. You're going to eat some leather. You're going to get punched in the mouth. That's going to happen.
Blocks away that headshot. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Emanuel Augustus has got a way of just getting away from that punch. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. frustrating his opponent with great defense. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
Job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Paulie Malignaggi. Showing you some defense there with the block. A hook for you and a hook right back. Good block by Paulie.
Where's your body work? Hit the body.
Don't fight his fight. Jab, jab, jab. You won that round, all right?
Another round, will it go in another one-way direction? It's been a one-sided fight so far tonight. Malignaggi with a block. Paulie Malignaggi's got to deal with a cut cheek. He missed with that headshot. Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. Well-placed right hands from both men. Malignaggi with a counter punch. Blocks away that headshot. Malignaggi with a block. Good block. Malignaggi with a counter punch. Malignaggi with a block punch. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Good stuff in the opening 2 minutes. A minute to go in this round. Paulie Malignaggi with the block punch. Missed the target with that hook. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which
maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box, who likes to counterpunch, I want a guy coming at him, not with a lot of TNT in his gloves, but coming forward where my guy is well suited. He can pick him off a little bit.
Whenever he misses cover, double that jab, okay? Double that jab. That will put us in position.
They are back to action here, but that action has only favored one man. Completely one-sided. Hard to see the scorecards coming into play here with how dominating he's been. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Good block by Paulie. Nice counter by Malignaggi.
I think it has come to that point. He's behind on the cards. He's just got to be. Going to take a knockout to win this?
Yeah, I think so, and it's going to take a certain kind of attitude or strategy, a change in strategy. You go into the fights, you don't look for a knockout. You're looking to use your jab, you're looking to set up punches, you're looking to go rounds. Right now, he's got to find a way to get a knockout. Look for one punch. One big punch right now.
In and out, in and out.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Paulie Malignaggi. Way to block there. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
So you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
Halfway through the 9th round. Nice strike after catching one by Paulie Malignaggi. Good block by Augustus. A minute to go in what has been 2 minutes of sensational action. Neither man coming off stride. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Good looking right hand after he got hit. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a non-stop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
Hey, keep your hands up, all right? You're not protecting yourself. You just focus on the fight. We'll take care of this later. Get on that. Get on that.
Back to action now. We're underway in what has been a completely one-sided fight. You get the sense this one may not go the distance. Emanuel Augustus able to land the counter punch. Augustus blocks it away. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Malignaggi with a counter punch. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Blocks it away. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
Use your feet.
A minute to go in what has been a memorable round. Great stuff from these two. Nice block. Malignaggi with a counter punch.
Cover your head. Hands up. Hands up. Keep looking with your body clear. Keep moving. Keep moving. Move. Keep moving around the ring.
Gets rid of that effort. Right on the mark, both guys with the hook. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Relax. Relax. You can do this. You know you got this. All right. Let's work on that cut.
The start to the 11th round. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Protecting his head well with his guard. Nice counter by Malignaggi. He missed with that headshot. Good block by Augustus. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Good-looking counter punch by Paulie. Malignaggi showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Neither man slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. Able to get away from that headshot with the block.
Keep the head moving.
Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. Good-looking counter punch by Paulie. Tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. We come to the end of this round. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Well, it's a very closely contested fight, isn't it?
Yeah, it has been, Joe, but it's going to be up now to the judges. Hopefully they have their eyes wide open because they're going to have to look really closely, not just at the action overall, but who's landed the cleaner, more effective punches.
Don't worry about it. We'll take care of it. We'll take care of it because it's nothing. The small's got nothing to worry about.
They meet up for the 12th and final time. The last round has arrived. How about a return to sender with the left hand? There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Malignaggi with a counter punch. Headshot blocked. Not able to land the headshot. Paulie Malignaggi's just not landing any body punches in this fight.
Well, he looks like a guy who hasn't been taught that. We're getting a little bit of an x-ray, a little bit of a peek into what his trainers show him in the gym or what they don't show him.
Great movement to get away from those punches. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Paulie Malignaggi's punches just don't have that snap to them. And if you look at his overall ring movement, he doesn't seem that sharp. I think he's starting to tire at this point.
You know, Joe, it's an interesting thing. A lot of times you think guys aren't in shape when you see that. But he came in a little bit lower than he had been in his previous fights. I think he might have left it in the gym. I think this is a case where maybe he overdid it. He overtrained a bit. And right now it's showing.
Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Emanuel Augustus. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. And we send it up to the ring at the end of this fight to hear what the judges had to say.
Your winner, Emanuel Augustus.
Augustus is your winner. 2 judges overcoming the one who saw it a draw.
Just not much to separate these two all night long.
So a majority decision goes in his favor. Good, enjoyable, entertaining fight it was. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.